Good afternoon, truth retrievers from sunny Cyprus. How are you doing this afternoon? So today we're going to talk about collective awakening, collective truths, and unplugging ourselves from these collective systems. Hi, thanks for joining me. So we're just gonna have a little chat for a little while until other people turn up. Hi Mehmet, how are you doing? And we're talking about esoteric wisdoms, and we're talking about metaphysics today, and very soon we're going to embark on a process that's called a pledge to individual awakening, and it's a very powerful process so that we can unplug ourselves from collective poverty mindset. A very important thing to do. It doesn't really matter which country you live in. What is the problem in the country that we're at? Poverty consciousness, Pink Taco, thanks for the question, is basically where we have a mindset where we feel that we cannot achieve what it is that we want to achieve. We feel that we cannot have access to materialize our intentions, that we don't have access to abundance. So we can change all of that by focusing our intention and focusing what it is that we wish to achieve and rising above what it is that's going on collectively. No, wealth isn't fulfilling, but this isn't about wealth. It's not about wealth only. Wealth means many things. It's about being healthy. It's about being wise. It's about being in a place of happiness and contentness. That's what it's really about. So a lot of these approaches and courses that some of us do that is about attaining wealth, that's all good and well, but is that really what happiness is all about? Is that joy? Is it really joy? Because I know a lot of people out there that are very wealthy, that are very well off, that are very successful, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are joyful. So poverty consciousness isn't just about the money, okay? Poverty consciousness means that I am also relying on other people for me to be content, for me to be well. But we need to get back our sovereignty, you know, and be responsible for our actions and be responsible for what it is that you wish to achieve in this lifetime. So yes, Pink, we do need money to buy food, and we still are a part of the monetary system. That's very, very true. But if we know how to manipulate, and when I say manipulate, I mean in a good way, thanks for all the hearts, guys, how to manipulate the system so that it's used for the highest good of the individual, for yourself, but also for the people that are around you, and also for the good of your, perhaps your society or your community or your country, then that means at least whilst we still are running on the monetary system, that we can put it to good use. Yeah, it is a good system, but not for everybody. There's a lot of people that are really sort of putting a lot of, really trashing the monetary system at the moment. And you'll find that in a lot of countries, such as where I live right now, which is southern Cyprus, and Europe, there's been a lot of issues with the monetary system, and it has been abused a great deal. So we've had things like the banking system crashing. We've had that here. We've had that in Greece and other areas in Europe. So with regards to money, we need to understand that we can be well above and beyond the monetary system. And you'll understand what I mean as soon as we start this meditative process, okay? And then you can play it back to yourself and see how very deep it is. So are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to start an intuitive process that you can listen to here with me that will unlock you from poverty consciousness? You're not? Well, then just listen through and see what happens. Perhaps you are. Who is ready for it? Anyone? Are you ready? Well, ready or not, guys, here I come. So I'll take it real slow, won't be talking quickly, just listen to the words. I won't be answering any questions whilst I'm going through this meditative process. I'd just like you to listen, and then if you have any questions for me, I'll very gladly answer them for you at the end when it's done. So what I'd like you to do right now is just lower your eyes slightly so they're not focusing on the screen so much, and just take a few deep breaths. And just quieten the mind and quieten the thoughts. Thanks for joining. So we're just asking the mind to kind of declutter and slow down, and that happens by taking some deep, slow breaths. And just sense, feel or imagine, hi Sobi, thanks for joining us, that you are connecting to the deepest aspect of you, your soul. Even if you don't know what it is or where it is, I'd like you to just focus on your belly button area and imagine that just beyond that area is the location of the core of your soul. Now sense, feel or imagine that this soul place is glowing, a pearly white or perhaps a soft glow of gold. I focus on this place. And then start to focus on your in-breath, and as you breathe in, imagine that the place or the location of your soul starts to expand. Welcome, Burak. So that space gets wider and brighter and lighter. It expands. And it expands beyond your physical body, almost until it's a huge sphere around your body. And this is what you are connected to right now. So this is the deepest aspect of you right now. So let's free ourselves right now from poverty consciousness, poverty mindset. And this isn't about money. This is about the way that we think and feel. As we embark on the next phase of our conscious evolution, we create entry into a multi-dimensional gateway to the fifth world of light. For the age of literal transformation is now upon us, right now. Darkness in all structures now rise in full force to reveal itself amongst us. And we now realize that these programs were created so that we can experience lack of resources, lack of time, and lack of energy. These programs have been very successful. The matrix hologram of dark design have led to anomalies in our physical worlds, creating slavery of the masses and slavery domination. So I now pledge to remove myself from all of the shadows of the control structure matrix. I choose to remove myself from the labyrinth of conspiracy in order to return to light. I now begin to understand that many esoteric and exoteric paths were a design of deviation, shaped and marketed to alter my divine reality into fear and corruption. I now pledge to cease in my partaking of false codes and rules of conduct that have created cosmic dysfunction and destruction. I recognise rigid, outmoded, old schools and indoctrinations, and so now I choose to honour the true essence of my creation. Let's transform the protocols that have been designed to enslave us into those that now free us. I now realise that I have the alchemical key to unlock my truth and allow it to course through my being. I now fully engage in my intuitive gifts as it allows me to move into greater constructs of higher light, awakening my superhuman ability to engage in homoluminosity, which means being a bright spark of light. And I easily and effortlessly assimilate higher light codes now. So breathe and receive these higher light codes now. As a result, my form and my substance harmonize with higher abundance as a result throughout all of my existence. I surrender to full transcendence of the third dimensional realities in alignment with the highest of primary source intention. My body temple is now illuminated, awakening to the multi-dimensional strands of my DNA. And I now prepare to accomplish my earth mission through primary source vibration via my altered state and altered consciousness experience. The tribe of freedom now gathers power of heightened awareness as vortices of change begin to emerge. Guys, truth retrievers, welcome to a multi-dimensional freedom of a new becoming. Namaste. So if you have any questions about that process, you can ask me about that now. I will be ignoring questions that have nothing to do with what we've just done. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now. And if you liked what we did, then tap your screen now with some hearts. In the meantime, this has been taken from one of the courses that I run, which is called Collective Awakening. It's one of the many Fusion 7 healing courses that we run, and you can check those out at fusion7healing.com. So with that, thanks for listening. I'll appreciate if you share this with your co-friends and co-followers who might be interested in this kind of work. You can look me up on Facebook. My business page is Helen Christodoulou, and on Twitter I'm at Fusion7Healing. You can also catch me on LinkedIn and Sue, and I hope to catch up with you again really, really soon. Lots of kisses from sunny Cyprus, from my heart to yours. Take care.